What did the other rappers say to you about your 50 greatest rappers of all time list? Did any rappers hit you up?
Man,
Because it's different when it's coming from a rapper.
Yeah, but look though, you know what? First of all, that wasn't my list and my list alone. It was
collective.
It was a round table
Yeah.
of constituents. You know, a collective, a democracy that led to that list. Some things on it I agree with, and some things I don't. But at the same time, I'm not gonna be the one to say, "Well, this is my podcast, and I'm gonna do it how I want to do it." So I wanted it to be fair. But let me see, what calls did I get? I got a call from Killer Mike.
Really?
I got a call from Killer Mike and say, "Hey man, people really want me to be upset," but I say, "Man, he said people really want me to be upset about this, but I can't. What does it mean to be last place in first class?"
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He said,
yeah.
"Man, I'm happy to be amongst all, I appreciate y'all for even considering me."
Because he was number 50 on the list.
Yeah. I mean, I would happily be number 50.
Yeah.
I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? Because that don't dictate or determine my life and how I actually live and what I really mean to people.
Correct.
It's just, it's just opinions, and you'll never get a perfect list.
Yeah, can you really have a perfect list?
Absolutely not.
Not at all, right?
Not as long as it's based on opinion.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be somebody to say, "I don't like it just because I didn't come up with it."
Yeah.
Now, you put Pac over Hove. Why was that?
Oh, you know what? Hove called me.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about something else, something else completely unrelated, you know what I'm saying? And then he said, "Oh, and by the way," this is what I heard. You know what I'm saying? "Oh, and by the way, you really believe that?"
Mm-hmm.
And I said, yeah, I do. When it comes to impact, I do.
Impact?
Yeah.
Only reason I say that is because time shows like Hove's still around. No disrespect to Pac, God bless the dead, but Hove's still around.
I think Hove is the greatest rapper alive.
Mm-hmm.
You dig what I'm saying? I do. I believe he's the greatest rapper alive. And I think over time, man, he's eventually he's going to assume that position.
I think you're number one now.
Okay.
I think you're number one now. And the only reason I say that, one thing about Pac, man, Pac didn't get a chance to, like, his influence is seen everywhere, but he didn't get a chance to actually put on a J. Cole, put on a, Kanye, put on, you know what I mean?
Kanye,
Absolutely. Listen, Pac is like the hip hop Michael Jackson. You know that, right? Like, that's somebody.
I would say Bob Marley.
I mean, either way, however, both, whatever, Bob Marley is the reggae Michael Jackson. So, I mean, you know what I mean? So, you can go anywhere, any part of the globe, and say Tupac.
Right.
And they gonna sing a Tupac song.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna sing "How Do You Want It?" Hit 'em up. They gonna sing "California Love." They gonna sing something.
Correct.
And Jay, as much as we love him, in other parts of the globe, as many parts of the globe as you can for Pac, is not the same instant. Like, they don't just go to reciting Jay records like that.
So when we do these lists, it's based off impact, not actual skill set.
Yeah. I don't think it's based off actual skill set.
Okay.
It may be a lot of people that ain't even on the list. And I also raised the point that people I thought Kanye should come down, because I don't think if you don't write your own lyrics, I don't think you should be high up in the list.
I agree with that.
I think if you don't write your own lyrics and you have already been known to have writers for your verses, they ain't talking about hooks. Writers for your verses,
I agree.
should come down on the list. But
a lot of people said Biggie.
I got outvoted.
A lot of people said that Jay-Z was so influenced by Biggie. Quoting his lyrics, quoting his rhymes, and things like that. Biggie might have been higher than Hove on that list.
Well, I think that is arguable. I think I raised that point in our discussion. I honestly think, again, if we talking lyricism, just lyricism, I think Big, he was a better lyricist, but I think I think that Jay has had a greater impact.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
That's the list we need to make, just the straight lyricists. Who are the greatest lyricists of all time? We just talking bars.
Well, you gotta. Jay would probably be on top of that list.
Absolutely.
Jay would be on top of that list. Eminem, Lil Wayne, Nas, 3000, Scarface, Black Thought, Rakim.
I don't know if I put Wayne in that list, man.
Yeah,
and I
you
like
can't-
Wayne.
You can't not put Wayne on that list.
I think Wayne.
Jadakiss,
Jadakiss.
Styles.
Yeah.
You can't not put,
I think Wayne flow and delivery is what's out of this world. His lyrical content, not so much.
Nah, man, listen. Hold up. You better use a latex, because you don't want the late text that I think I'm late text.
If I tweet that right now, they'd be like, if you don't sit your
Man.
dumb ass down, Charlamagne.
Hey, listen. But listen, though. That is what you call a triple entendre.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
That
yeah.
is that like, as far as literature goes, that is extremely difficult to accomplish, and let alone applying it to music in present day cultural circumstances. That is extremely difficult to do.
Yeah, I
especially when, as inebriated as we know, Wayne was at the time when he did it. You know what I'm saying? I think I think it's an incredible skill set.
I like stories from beginning, middle to end. Like one of your most slept on records to me is I ain't scared and I ain't run. Here I stand.
Oh,
That's,
no matter what.
No matter what, man.
Yeah,
every
appreciate
single verse.
I appreciate that.
But that's content. You know what I mean? Like you ain't waste the bar on that.
Yeah, I don't really, man, you know what? I really don't put myself in, I don't think of myself like, when I think of what I think in like the top list, I don't really think, yeah, man, like I do so much. I think you got to think of me as like, you know what I'm saying, over, like moguls.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want to be on the mogul list.